Welcome, everyone. Welcome in to this week's Fire Signs live readings for the week of July 24th through July 30th. So, guys, I do have some announcements this morning. And I am still getting over my cold, so of course my voice is still being mean to me. So I do apologize, but I will be putting timestamps in. So if you do come in to watch the replay, thank you so much for watching my video. Just make sure to click on the description box. You can scroll down to the bottom and you can click Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, and it'll take you where you want to go. So I do have a little bit of an astrology report. We do have the new moon in Leo moving in this week, July 28th. So we're going to talk about that a little bit. And then, of course, I do have a few announcements. All right, so let me get to the astrology. Hi, Diana. I swear, each day I think my voice is going to get better, and then it doesn't. Let me know sound and everything is okay, if you could please. All right, I'm going to go ahead and jump into the astrology. Guys, I didn't share out right before we started, so it may be just the OGs, right? Just us. I know it is. It is so much. I definitely have more energy and I feel a lot better. But yeah, my throat is not my friend this week. All right, but either way, I don't want us to miss out on the new moon in Leo info. So, yes, please forgive my voice. Hi, Jamie. All right, I'm going to go ahead and start our astrology video so you can hear my hoarse voice, but at least you'll have something pretty to look at. All right, so we have the new moon in Leo, July 28th. There's two aspects with this new moon that's really important. One of them is a little bit more milder influence than the other, but I still feel like it's very important. So I want to make sure we talk about it. It's going to be the trine, this new moon is going to be trine to Jupiter. So if you're looking at an astrology chart, it's definitely the triangle, right? And it's definitely a positive aspect. So the new moon trine with Jupiter means that you're going to experience a lot of high spirits this week. You're going to have a lot of enthusiasm, a lot of self-confidence, and you could see some good fortune coming your way. I want to say be careful not to be too content this week because it's very possible that you might miss out on some sort of new opportunity. This is definitely a time of new energy moving in. All right, so here's where the new energy moving in and some of the moon aspects could definitely give you a little bit of a hiccup this week. So I feel like if I tell you when it happens, it should be easy to get through, right? Just go with the flow type of situation. All right, so Mercury is squared to Uranus in this new moon time. And it's definitely a situation where you're going to see some excitement and some sudden changes. Um, but it's also a time where, because it's Mercury, remember, Mercury, guys, is our communication. You want to be really cautious of any miscommunications or misunderstandings. It's going to be really important that as this new moon, as we go through this week, that you remain flexible and you want to be open-minded because new opportunities, again, are going to be coming in with this new energy. And guys, many of these new opportunities that are coming in, you guys actually manifested yourself. So it's not a surprise. It's definitely something that you wanted and you saw coming. But what's going to happen is, again, because Mercury is in that aspect with Uranus, it's definitely a time where those miscommunications and misunderstandings could, one, cause you to like back away from an opportunity, or could also cause you to miss an opportunity altogether. You may say to yourself, like, I'm content with where I'm at right now, so I'm not willing to have any type of squared off situation. And so you kind of choose to take like the lighter energy, which definitely could keep you from like missing out on something new. Leo season is very much a fire sign. It's definitely, fire signs are very passionate, very driven. So you want to be really driven in this time. You just want to be cautious of those miscommunications and misunderstandings. What I will say, guys, is when this new energy starts to come in, it's definitely like, this is definitely like relating to me because I talked about us moving, right? And it's definitely like all in the right time. But what's going to happen is you're going to see these new opportunities come in. But again, with Mercury and Uranus in that square, it can definitely give you like a little bit of a hesitation. What's going to happen is there's a really good time to start new projects. And it's normally in that 2 weeks that the moon is in that waxing phase. So, what I've done is I went to look at the waxing phase for this particular new moon. So, from July 28th to August 11th. That's definitely a time where you want to pay attention to any new opportunities that are coming in, any new projects that may be starting. And for us, we're moving right around that time. So, how awesome is that? All right, guys, I think that is all I wanted to talk about the astrology. Let me go. I didn't share. I can't believe there's all these people in here. This is so awesome. Tracy Tuttle, hello. I will be doing readings, guys. I do them at the end after we're finished with the element signs. So we're going to do Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. A raconteur on Twitch. Greetings. Hi, Amber. All right. So that's the astrology, guys. I always forget to talk about the mystery box. We're still doing it. Thank you, Amber. Amber is a new subscriber on our Facebook channel. Thank you, thank you. Diana, thank you so very much. Mystery box giveaway. We're still doing it, guys. It still has all my stuff in there. So what we're doing is if you have signed up, you're already entered. But what you have to do is just go to my Facebook page and hit that subscribe button. It is a $4.99 value. It does help support our channel. I have added some members only perks. We're actually fixing to do members only live, which I'm really excited. It's going to be our first one. Talk about small group, but hey, I'm so ready. It's going to be like girls' night out. All right, so mystery box. I've stuffed it full, guys. I want to show you really quickly. Let me see. There it is. So inside, there's crystals for healing. I've put some white sage for cleansing, and I did put a beginner's deck of tarot for practice. I've actually also put some other odds and ends in there that I felt like was really helpful for me in my twin journey. And I do feel like whoever wins is definitely probably going to be on a very similar journey as me. So yes, guys, in order to be entered into the giveaway, just check out my Facebook page. Hi, Rachel. Facebook stars. We did that live the other night. Honey, was it the love reading? I can't remember which one it was. But yeah, we did it live the other day and we got several Facebook stars. So that was super cool. Thank you, thank you. James, 2700. Hello. I know, I'm excited. You might win too, Diana. You're entered. Subscribers. All right, so let's go ahead and get time stamped and let's go ahead and get started. I think I'm going to stick with these. I've been working with these all day and they've just been doing really well. I didn't have my card situated. You guys caught me. Sorry. I actually did a live right before we started. And guys, when you order the lives on my Etsy shop, I do use my YouTube channel and it is private video. Sometimes I accidentally put it on public, but we're live. We're talking to each other. We don't actually go live. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not recorded. People can't see. I did have like a little bleep that I accidentally posted where we were trying to get the sound worked out and I had to send a new link. The sound always trying to give me issues sometimes. I don't know. But we ended up having a really great live stream. So it worked out. But they're not live. It's not like someone can actually go in there and watch us having the reading or anything like that. But it was really cool because Miss L messaged me, Diana. Miss L sent me, I think she sent me an email and an Etsy message. And it says, delete the private off your YouTube. I was like, oh my gosh, thank you, Miss L. All right. It was. That love reading one, yes, it was a good one. Ew, James says, I'm a Leo rising and Sag sun. Awesome. All right, so let's go ahead, timestamp 10:01 because I've seen it. And I've definitely been seeing a lot of ones. All right, so this is going to be Aries for July 24th through July 30th. Don't forget the new moon on the 28th. Leo new moon is definitely about setting new intentions and watching new energy come in. It's not very much about thinking about something or planning something. It's very much about action. So I feel like whatever it is that you want, whatever it is that you intend, it definitely comes in quickly with this new moon. All right, so we are using the Heal Yourself. No, I'm not. Sorry, guys. I'm using the Sacred Traveler. So we're asking your higher self, what is the energy for Aries the 24th through the 30th? So we have uncovering treasure and answering the call. The time is now. On the bottom, we have distant thunder, clear the air. Ooh, Aries, feeling it. All right, so uncovering treasure just kind of tells me that you found something of worth, and answering the call is just that. It just tells me that you're finally taking action towards your purpose. So Aries, most likely, if you're anything like me, you've known whatever this action is that you're fixing to take for quite some time. A lot of time, guys, fear holds us back, right? Like we're scared of making like the wrong choice or the making the wrong decision. It's usually something from our past, you know what I mean? Like something that's done and over with and we're supposed to release and let go. It's usually something like that that makes you like extra cautious or overthink a certain decision, right? So I think that's what distant thunder is, clear the air. Like this is in the past, this is gone. Remember the other day I said, like that's how I read the cards, is I feel the energy, and I'm asking like, is this storm coming? Is this thunder coming towards me? And it's not. It's definitely moving away. So whatever is happening, whatever this storm is, it's done. It's over, and it's time to start something new. In fact, the very next card says first light, beginning a new cycle. So definitely a new start for Aries. All right, so I think I'm going to use the power of love. We're going to use these for the main spread. I do feel like as this next week comes in, you very much have used that Venus in Cancer energy at this point. You very much have stepped into like divine feminine energy. My ears just started ringing. All right, so let's see. What is the challenge or obstacle for Aries? So we have humility. Honey, don't laugh at me, but I forgot my water. Is there any way you can bring me a water? Never mind. I found it. I found it. I'm so sorry. My bad. All right, humility. So it says you've developed the loving awareness that you and everyone else are the same, but on different paths. I knew right away what it was. So it's very much like you thought something was supposed to be a certain way, Aries, and you're learning that, or you wanted someone to do something with you, like take the same path, and you're learning that everyone is of importance, but everyone has a different path. Everyone has their own path. All right, so we have individuality. So this is the lesson learned that's going to help you, Aries, with the challenge or obstacle. It says you leave your unique stamp of love on everything you do. So Aries, it's like you know that regardless of what's happening, whatever didn't happen the way you thought, Aries, your stamp of whatever was still very important, right? Whatever it is that's happening here, it's going to be like a relationship, right? It was definitely of importance for all parties involved. Something had to happen so that you can get to where you are today, Aries, but it just may not have happened the way that you had planned it. Now we have spontaneity coming out. So I'm kind of getting this issue like answer the call, beginning a new cycle. take your first step. It's definitely like you've been in this restricted type of energy, the stuck energy that I can't do something again out of some sort of fear. And the fear is something again in your past, like it's no longer even in your present situation. And it says, you move beyond the constraints of the mind and freely and lovingly embrace new situations. Aries, I feel like that's what's going to happen this week. I'm so sorry, guys. The throat is so bad. Miss L's going to get on to me because she sent me an email and she was like, she told me to gargle salt water and drink like honey and lemon or something. I didn't do none of those things. All right, so there's definitely some sort of like spontaneous move that's happening, which is really interesting because remember I said that this new moon is definitely like action packed, right? It's going to get you moving. I feel like this is the second half of the year, Aries, and the first half of the year we're very much thinking about what to do. I feel like 3 months back, Aries, you knew what you needed to do, but you definitely procrastinated, hesitated. It's definitely out of fear. Again, something from the past. It's not even any longer in your present situation. But I do feel like you're going to do something that's spontaneous, and I do feel like you feel called or drawn to do it. Yes, I'm totally going to do it. As soon as we get done with the live, I'm definitely going to try it. My throat's on fire. But I swear, I know I sound worse, guys, but I swear I feel so much better. I mean, there was like 2 days I didn't want to get out of the bed. And ask Junior, that is rare. Like I normally just want to work. You know what I mean? All right, so let's look at humility. I am going to use the Gilded Tarot. And guys, I'm breaking free from I don't want to read the reversals, finally, right? So I've definitely been working with the Gilded Tarot and the reversals today and some other readings. So we're going to stick to it. All right, let's look at humility. Challenge or obstacle, Aries. I definitely feel like you just wanted someone to do the same thing as you, and everyone is different. Everyone has their own path. So we have the Seven of Swords. So you feel like someone could be keeping something from you. King of Cups comes out. The Seven of Swords, I just want to say, is definitely that energy of untrustworthiness. It's an energy that says you feel like someone is lying to you or keeping something from you, something like that. And then the King of Cups is going to come out. I do need to mention that the King of Cups is my clue card for divine masculine energy, but this is going to be like a counselor, a therapist, a mentor, someone that you trusted with all your feelings, all your emotions, someone that you felt like you can unburden to. It could even be like someone that you felt like helped you in certain situations. Individuality. So you leave your unique stamp of love on everything you do, Aries. So it's like spirit saying, like, regardless of what's happening, there was purpose. So we have the 10 of Pentacles. I feel like the purpose is going to have something to do with like your long-term goals and your long-term achievements. It's very possible. I'm definitely sensing like the stuck energy. I feel like for some reason you felt like you couldn't move forward. You couldn't go after these goals. And then we have the Knight of Cups. It's possible, Aries, that someone takes a message and tells you that you're. So the Knights are courageous, right? So it's not an easy message to give. Knights are always giving messages, but I'm kind of getting this energy. So I just recently learned that Knights are also reckless, right? I feel like if you're trying to accomplish something and you're trying to receive, like get goals, something like that, you don't want to be in that reckless type of energy. Cups, of course, is going to be like your emotions, how you feel about things. It's very possible that you, Aries, taught someone or helped someone that had some sort of like recklessness in their love emotions where they, took their messages. All right, let's look at spontaneity. Spontaneity, I'm definitely kind of getting like this is an energy of what you've been working with, and this is where we're going, right? So let's look at where we're going, Aries. Look at that. Beautiful. And we do have a match. guys. So we have the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. So again, now we have divine feminine and divine masculine. So I do kind of get the sense that we're most likely talking to a pair of twins. And I just want to say, guys, there's four sets. There's the Queen of Swords. She's very victorious, right? And the King of Swords, he's that fighter and protector. There's the King of Pentacles. Everybody wants to be the King of Pentacles because he's like the protector and provider, and he has all the coins, right? He gives all his people all the monies. They depend on him, and he's very reliable and always can help, right? And Queen of Pentacles, same thing, very resourceful. Um, and then what am I missing? So we have the swords. What did I say? The pentacles, the wands. So the King of Wands and Queen of Wands, they're really confident and like feisty couple, right? The one you want to be, the one like if you're in this journey, the couple, the match that you want to see when you're doing your tarot readings, is definitely the King and Queen of Cups. And I'm going to tell you why. It's because are you still kings that take action? Yes. Are you still queens that are resourceful and victorious? Yes, regardless of what set. But the King and Queen of Cups is all about unconditional love. And that's our purpose. That's what we're here doing. That's what we're supposed to accomplish, right? Four of Swords. I definitely feel like there is a pair of twins here that are going through some sort of healing period. That's done. It's definitely time to like get on with it, right? And I definitely sense that there's two paths. On the bottom, Spirit always likes to give me confirmation. The Eight of Cups. And I'm not going to say the walking away card because nobody walks away. It's one path, guys. You're just getting on with it. All right, so let's pull from Magical Times. Something's definitely balanced and healed here. All right, so let's see what guidance Spirit has for Aries this week, July 24th through July 30th. So we have clarity. Banish the fog of illusion. Open your eyes to the truth. Ah, my favorite. Remember the perfection of who you are, Aries. You have strength. You have courage. You can endure. Find your center and spiral into your power. So I definitely feel, Aries, like it's possible if you're on this journey that both you and your counterpart are fixing to have to go through some sort of endurance period. But I feel like it's definitely a power period. It's definitely a time of like stepping into your power, following your purpose, accomplishing your mission, that type of thing. Look at that. And then Aries, you have partnership. Learn to grow with others, overcome obstacles by working together, and touch each other's hearts while life lasts. All right, Aries, let's close it out with the Moonology Oracles. Hi, Jenna. All right, so I want to say it's not going to be an emotional week, but it is. But I'm definitely sensing some excitement. I am sensing some intense, the King of Cups and Queen of Cups, definitely like intense emotional energy. But I definitely feel like Spirit is saying, like, step into your power. Remember who you are and what you're doing here. So we have a fiery climax approaches, full moon in Aries. Look at that. And you have that spontaneity card. It's time to take action. New moon in Aries. Look at that. Aries energy. And there it is, Aries. Show the world the real you. It's the full moon in Aquarius. All right, Aries, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope that reading was helpful. If it was, guys, please like, share, comment, subscribe. All those very good things. I'm going to clean up really quickly, and then we will jump to Leo. Thank you, Diana. Yes, guys, make sure to share. Absolutely. All right. Interesting Aries reading. Definitely some courage needed for Aries. It's not that it's needed. Aries already has it. Just has to use it, right? All right, guys. So we have finished Aries, and we are cleaning up really quickly. And we're gonna do Leo next. And thank you so much for coming in and bearing through my throat. So hoarse, but it's definitely, I want to say I'm definitely getting better. I know it sounds like I'm worse, but I promise I have more energy. I just feel better. The medicine is definitely working. All right, let me grab a drink. Oh, thank you, Jamie. So sweet. All right, Leo, let's timestamp. Let's do 2544 for Leo. So, Leo, this is the new moon. This is your new moon. So, I do feel like this energy is going to be very strong for you, very impactful. New moons are always about setting new intentions and receiving new energy, right? Out with the old, in with the new. I feel like for Leo, it's going to be something fiery, something feisty, and something passionate. All right, so let's see. What is the energy for Leo? July 24th through the 30th. And I am using the Sacred Traveler, so we are asking your higher self. It's definitely trying to stick. You guys see it? All right, let's see what comes out for Leo. So we have choosing your path. All is possible. So next card says reaching your destination. Your light is shining brightly. So I definitely, the blue butterfly is sticking out to me. So I definitely feel like Leo also at the beginning. So I feel like that's going to be like kind of the theme for the fire signs, right? This is definitely a time where the fire signs are taking action. We've been thinking about it for 6 months, right? Probably longer for some of us. And it's definitely time to like start moving. This is the second half of the year. We're no longer thinking and talking about it. Now we're actually going to start doing something. All is possible kind of tells me that you could have more than one opportunity, but I'm also kind of getting Leo that take the leap of faith type of energy. You see I standing next to the cliff, like next to the edge. It's definitely kind of giving me like, the full card. It's time to take that leap of faith. All right, so we're using the power of love for our main spread. So I definitely feel like new moon, new intentions, pretty much anything you want, Leo, just choose. So choosing could definitely be some sort of difficulty also. Let's see what comes out for challenge or obstacle for Leo in this situation. So we have harmony and joy. You're able to feel a loving, balanced connection with everything. So you feel like things could be imbalanced. You delight in the love of life and bring a spirit of fun to all that you do. I feel like this is kind of still challenge or obstacle. I feel like you're having a hard time figuring out what to do. It's possible that you have so many options. You could be feeling overwhelmed. I kind of just got this rush of this, or this. For some of you, it's just trying to find balance in between the different things. But for some of you, you may actually need to choose something. All right, let's look at lesson learned that can help you with this challenge or obstacle, Leo. Transformation. So it says you have the power, you use the power of love to move through illusion and shift into awareness. So it's very possible that the situation, the challenge or obstacle, Leo, that you're facing with having to choose something is an illusion. That happens a lot when we're on the twin journey, right? Especially if you're on the journey and you meet that soulmate. Especially when that particular aspect happens, you're like, oh no, what am I supposed to do? could definitely be something like that, but I'm not really getting that. I do feel like I could be talking to someone with a soul connection here, but the situation is not necessarily. Um, the situation is the transformation. So this is lesson learned that can help you with this challenge or obstacle. But Leo, many times this is something that's happening right now. You could definitely be coming into some moving through some sort of like coming out, like let's say of a dark night of the soul type of energy. You could definitely be having some sort of like massive spiritual awakening, definitely some sort of transformation. And I'm kind of getting like that death card, like something's come to an end and something new is beginning. That's this Leo new moon, right? So I feel like this is definitely happening right now. But what's happening is you're able to see, like maybe you didn't have to choose, or maybe the decision wasn't as overwhelming. Or Leo, it could even be that you had more opportunities than you thought you had. Notice we had an extra card come out. So it's almost like maybe there's another option. All right, let's look at the outcome. What's the outcome for Leo in this week with the Leo new moon? We have peacefulness coming out. You recognize that balance, kindness, and love bring calmness to your soul. So I feel like Spirit's just kind of giving me a confirmation for those of you Leos that I definitely felt like, sorry guys, I've been working all day and I let my candle burn out. But for those of you that are trying to find balance between a situation, so maybe not feeling like you have too many options, but just needing to find balance in between the two of something, definitely could be like something like that. All right, I gotta fire it back up or it will just drive me crazy. Sorry. And I want you guys to know, I always go back and whenever like the candle goes out, I always go back to see like what was I talking about? All right. All right, so let's clarify a little bit. Again, I'm going to use the Gilded Tarot. And again, remember guys, they're every which way, so kind of interested to see. I feel like we didn't get any reversals in the Aries, did we? All right, let's see what comes out. I just seen that King of Wands, very much Leo energy, confidence. There's something about choosing something, Aries, and having confidence. All right, so again, 2 cards. So again, it could be like there's another option that you don't see. You're having to choose something, and maybe you feel like there could be too many, but maybe you're looking at the wrong one, something like that. Because you did get the 7 of Cups, Leo, and the 7 of Cups definitely says there's choices, there's options. But a lot of times, like the cup is kind of covered in clouds, and you can't really see what the options are. So there could be some sort of confusion. The 5 of Wands comes out, Leo, and the 5 of Wands does say that something is challenging, like something is happening and it's giving you challenges and obstacles. And I feel like it's this harmony, finding this balance, right? Being able to realize that you have, maybe it's realize you have more than one choice. Right? 2 choices would be balance, right? Definitely could be something like that. Like you have more than one choice. But I just want to say, I know the 5 of Wands is challenges, but it's also saying that you're trained for this. You're prepared for this. All right, let's look at transformation. So yeah, I knew it, right? So the Ace of Wands comes out, and it's definitely your destiny. Again, trained for this, prepared for this, and that's that transformation. I just got done saying right before we started, we're in Leo season. It's definitely, this is the second half of the year. The first half, we definitely thought about all the things that we were going to do, and this is definitely a time to take action. And then we have the 6 of Pentacles coming out. Leo, it's very possible someone's going to help you. And again, see those scales being balanced? Peacefulness. Oh, look at that. Queen of Cups coming back out. Queen of Cups did come out for Aries, and it's definitely that feeling of unconditional love. But I feel like this is more about divine feminine energy. Divine feminine, I'm talking most likely to a Leo that is the divine feminine. Stepping into your power could definitely bring this balance. And look at that. The Page of Cups comes out. The Page of Cups can say that there's some sort of new offer here, but I think it's actually so remember, guys, pages can definitely be like students, they're learning, sometimes not to their fullest potential, right? This could definitely have something to do with forgiveness and being able to give yourself some sort of closure. On the bottom, Two of Wands. So, Leo, if you're having to make some sort of very difficult decision, I feel like that's what this entire reading is about. You're definitely going to have to choose. The choosing your path was the first card to come out, but I feel like you're scared to choose. It's definitely going to have something to do with your purpose. I do feel like you have assistance, but I feel like, pages, again, it's new. It doesn't, it's, I feel like you feel like Spirit's asking you to take leaps and bounds, and Spirit's not asking the page to take leaps and bounds. Spirit's just asking the page to learn. All right, Leo, let's do some guidance. And let's see, what does Spirit think you should do about this situation? So we have awareness and a destiny. Oh yeah, destiny, love it. It says pay attention to the subtleties. Look with new eyes. There are signs and omens everywhere. So I'm just saying, if you're having difficulty choosing something, I feel like Spirit's trying to point you in the right direction. And then destiny, gonna fall, and look at that. I knew it. So knew it. Thank you, Spirit. But the Ace of Wands definitely means destiny, fate. It says acknowledge your mission, align with your purpose. You have gifts to share with the world. And then definitely a confirmation of the twin journey. Focus on how far you've come, not how far, blah, blah, blah. Focus on how far you've come, not how far you have to go. You will find help in unexpected places. And remember, I said Six of Pentacles, someone comes in to help you, Leo. All right, let's close it out with the Moonology. This is going to help with your thoughts and emotions. Leo, I do feel like it is an emotional week. It's definitely a very passionate week. It definitely has something to do with unconditional love. And someone could be asking for forgiveness this week, Leo. So again, show the world the real you, full moon in Aquarius. It did come out for Aries also. We have a win-win outcome as forecast, full moon in Libra. Let's do one more. Nothing will come of the situation, void of course moon. This is going to be for that Page of Cups here. Don't overthink whatever message this page brings in, Leo. All right, bottom of the deck, your commitment is being tested. It's the first quarter moon. I'm definitely kind of sensing some emotional energy here, but I feel like you're definitely going to follow your purpose, your destiny, Leo. All right, I hope that was helpful. If it was, guys, please like, share, comment, subscribe, all those very good things. Leo, definitely on the soul connection train ride, right? But definitely feel like some sort of a new start. Pages are always going to be new. I do get the sense that there's fear with the pages, but I feel like it's definitely part of your purpose. It's something you're supposed to do, Leo. All right, guys, so that's Aries. Leo, we have Sagittarius next. I can't believe we're doing this good, and I promise. The kids showed up like literally right before we was going to start the live. Oh, thank you, Jamie. And so I didn't get anything shared out. So look at all of us in here. It's so awesome. Even Twitch came in for a little bit. Our Twitch is definitely growing. I feel like I don't want to get too antsy, but I feel like Twitch is definitely going to be our next monetization. Diana, your reading. I did want to tell you that I did get a chance to work on your reading earlier today. I do still need to edit. Thank you so much for giving me extra time. I do apologize that it's taken me. I think today is really the last day. I'm supposed to have it today. I love you. Not gonna have it. Guys, it does happen. Sometimes it's rare. I usually have 3 to 5 day return time. But unfortunately, things do happen, life happens, and things come up. I do always send you a coupon if for some reason my reading is late. So I just wanted to let everyone know. I do, of course, try not to, but It happens. Yes, we are definitely doing Sagittarius next. I'm ready. I gotta grab something to drink really quick. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. So Jenna says this week I was playing 2 songs about my twin. Nothing Compares to You, by Chris Cornell, and Here with Me by is it Dido? I can't remember. The Nothing Compares to You. It's so funny. We were watching. Have you guys seen Young Sheldon? I think I've talked about it already. Young Sheldon. I have. Oh, thank you, Lexi. It's never the end, guys. It's not how it works. All right, Lexi caught me. Sorry. Anyway, Young Sheldon. It's the show, like the spinoff from The Big Bang Theory, and it's supposed to be like Sheldon Cooper as a young child. I love those shows because I have Samuel, my middle son, who I say is my Sheldon. So I really liked it when they told me that they had this show called Young Sheldon, because that's literally like I swear the little kid makes comments that I swear my own child spit those things out himself. Yeah, and so it's kind of comical and it's funny, right? But anyway, on the show, they there's a he has a twin sister, and so Jenna, on the show, his twin sister broke up with her boyfriend for the first time or something like that, and they were singing the song Nothing Compares to You. She kept playing it over and over. Yeah, Sinead O'Connor. Yeah. She kept playing it over and over on her radio in her room, and like caused her whole house to go into a ruckus. You know what I mean? Teenage girls in their first broken heart, Um, yes, it is a really pretty song. But so does anybody else see, like, is it a coincidence, do we think, guys? Is it a coincidence? I say not. You guys ever notice, like, we always hear the same songs, we're always listening to the same songs, and we see a lot of the same signs. You see what I'm saying? Happens all the time. It's pretty cool if you ask me. All right, let's get to Sagittarius. Let's do 4155. Ooh, this one is running late. All right, so let's use Sacred Traveler. And Sagittarius, this is going to be for the week of July 24th through July 30th. We do have the Leo new moon on July 28th. So remember, setting new intentions, being open to new energy. All right, Sagittarius, using the Sacred Traveler. So we're asking your higher self, what is the energy for Sagittarius? So we have choosing your path. Again, all is possible. And we have fellow traveler support is all around you. I love it. Definitely gathering your soul tribe. And definitely having a support system. And again, just like with Leo, the Fool card, taking that leap of faith, like understanding that all opportunities are open to you. And it's definitely that new energy, that new moon in Leo energy. It's definitely the time to take action. See how he's on the ledge? Like he's on the edge of this ledge. So Sagittarius, again, this is the second half of 2022. So we definitely went from let's think about what we need to do, so let's start doing it. And what's interesting, Sagittarius, is I feel like you're not going to be doing it alone. Support is all around you. And I just want to point out, I do see the peacock, and the peacock does represent the divine masculine. So if I'm talking to divine feminine, that could definitely be the support. All right, so let's pull the power of love. It could also be saying, guys, that the divine masculine is very open and supportive of any opportunity that you want to take, especially if I'm talking to divine feminine. Absolutely. Like I don't see the peacock going You see how like they're separate here? It's very possible that Divine Masculine says, I'll sit and wait, and you can go do what it is that you need to do. Super interesting. All right. That could just be for one or two of you. Let's look at challenge or obstacle for Sagittarius. So we have vision. No matter what, you see the bigger picture of a loving and just universe. I'm also kind of getting that energy, like the Moonology card, hold your vision. Don't let someone stray or cause you to stray, especially if you have all these possibilities that are being open to you right now. Don't let anyone block the doorway, Sagittarius. I'm kind of sensing a little bit of that. We have a virtue, and it says, you acknowledge your loving spiritual attributes that encourage others to grow. It's almost like you need to help the person. You may be the supporter, Leo. Maybe you're going to help this person grow in some way. And then we have cooperation. In your quest to manifest the energy of love, you realize that every person and experience has value. Interesting. Again, I'm kind of getting this energy of someone is going off to do something. It's very possible that you tried to manifest something happening together, or I'm getting the energy of everything for a reason with this card. Like there's purpose to all that type of thing. All right, let's pull some tarot and see what's going on with Sagittarius. For some of you Sagittarius, this could actually be about actual travel, like actually going somewhere. Let's look at vision. Why is Spirit asking you to hold your vision? Why is that a challenge or obstacle? So the Magician, very much manifestation, and the Devil, two major arcana. So powerful energy in your challenge or obstacle, Sagittarius. It's very possible, okay, for some of you, I feel like we always jump the gun. Poor Junior. Junior is a Capricorn, guys, and it's like every time we see the Devil, we're like, oh no. The Devil's not bad. Actually, the Devil would be bad, but you know what I'm trying to say. Like the Devil card itself is not bad. It could definitely just be representing a Capricorn. This could have something to do with manifestation of a Capricorn, but I feel like this is actually about manipulation of toxic habits, unhealthy situations. You always see the two people bound here. This could have something to do with like feeling bound to someone or something, Sagittarius. All right, let's look at virtue. You acknowledge your loving spiritual attributes that encourage others to grow. It's very, again, lesson learned. Could be happening right now, but I feel like Sagittarius, that's you. You're always trying to show people, help people, support people, that type of thing. So I feel like you would encourage others to grow. So we have the Moon card coming out. Look at these major arcanas. Strong Cancer and Pisces energy here. There's the culprit. And the King of Cups comes out. So Sagittarius, again, if you're on the twin journey, definitely could be Divine Masculine, especially if I'm talking to Divine Feminine. But it's going to be your counselor, mentor, therapist, that person I say that you tell everything to. Wow. For some of you, Sagittarius, this could have something to do with like intuition, telepathy, with Divine Masculine. That's super interesting. All right, that could just be for one or two of you. Let's look at cooperation. So cooperation, we have Page of Swords coming out in reverse. That's good, actually. We have King of Wands. Good, 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 good. That's you, Sagittarius. On the bottom, the Sun. Yes, okay. I feel like Sagittarius, for some of you, it's possible that someone is trying to tempt you, trying to like control, manipulate, something like that, something about your emotions. I do feel like it's someone that you've trusted with your feelings before, but I do feel like there's something about communication and being confident in your abilities, Sagittarius. The Page of Swords is in reverse, so the Page of Swords upside right would definitely kind of tell me, I always say it's like that creepy stalker guy that just won't go away, doesn't have the courage to say the right words, but just watches everything you do. I'm definitely kind of getting that, what's the, like if I don't want you, but nobody else can be with you, that type of crap, right? I'm definitely kind of getting that. It is in reverse. Sagittarius, you're going to be the King of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Definitely about being confident in your abilities, being confident in where you are today, being confident in where you came. You have new opportunities here. So again, remember the feeling of someone blocking the doorway. Don't let anyone block the doorway with this Leo new moon, Sagittarius. All right, let's pull magical times. And I just want to say, for some of you, this could be an energy of someone young. But for most of you, I feel like it's possible. If they were ever in that energy of, you know, like I said earlier, it's just someone that's immature. I feel like you're more confident and you're better than that, Sagittarius. All right, so guidance from spirit in this situation. We have quest. Be bold and mighty forces will aid you. Take action and good luck favors the brave. We have metamorphosis. Trust the process and be patient. Becoming cannot be rushed. Change is beautiful. If something is taking you a long time, Sagittarius, don't allow someone to come in and draw you backwards. It's definitely a time of choosing a new path, new opportunities, right? And then, of course, destiny again. Acknowledge your mission, align with your purpose. You have gifts to share with the world. Be confident in those gifts, Sagittarius. All right, let's close it out for Sagittarius with the Moonology oracles. So sorry, guys. All right, so this is going to help with your thoughts and emotions. Sagittarius, I do feel like you are emotional this week, but actually, as unlike Aries and Leo, I definitely feel like you're stepping into your power. You're taking control of the situation with that King of Wands. It's not necessarily like an overflow of emotion. I do see the devil and I do see that King of Cups, but I feel like you're definitely breaking free from those ties that bind, right? Emotions are running high. Spirit likes to do that to me. Sorry. Have faith in your dreams. I definitely feel like you need to chase your dreams. Prosperity lies ahead. There it is. And a time for healing. The Bosmic Moon. All right, Sagittarius, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope that was helpful. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, all those very good things. And that's it, guys. That's the fire signs for the week of July 24th through July 30th. Yeah, the creepy stalker guy. The Page of Swords is always kind of giving me that. It's this one. It's only because it's the Gilded Tarot. I mean, look at him. He's just creepy looking. Hi, Miss L. All right, guys, I'm going to clean up. I'm going to catch up on the comments. I will take a few of you to do free readings. So if you have a question or you're just looking for guidance, just let me know. I do see the comments coming in, guys. I'm not ignoring you. I just try to, once I've started the sign reading, I just want to finish it. So when people come in to watch the replay, they don't have to listen to my hoarse voice chit-chatting. Miss Al, I was just saying earlier that you had told me about the gargling and the salt water and the honey and the tea, and I didn't do any of it, and I'm definitely paying for it today. Thank you, Al. Thank you. Definitely helps my what's it called, the average viewer thing. It's growing though. It's definitely growing. Alice has been lurking and cooking. Look, I gotta show you guys because we were talking about the Page of Swords on Twitch. Okay, Lexi, let me catch up really quickly. The person says he keeps saying he wants to have this talk. Yes, I can sense the exhaustion, Lexi. No, absolutely. No, you're not. Really? Al, are you Cuban? I'm Cuban. No way. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. So the Page of Swords energy is actually let's talk about it because it's actually really interesting. It's definitely a card of fear to communicate. Many times when we see the Page of Swords, especially if you're on a twin journey or you're in that, soul connection roller coaster ride, whatever you want to call it, it's definitely a time of no communication. And the reason I know this is because when you're in 3D separation, in the beginning parts of the journey, you're definitely not focused on your purpose. You're focused on the person because at the beginning everyone just kind of thinks that that's the way it's supposed to be. So you definitely tend to you always hear, look, it came out right next to the King of Cups. See that? So it kind of, you always hear other tarot readers talk about like they could be watching your social media. They could be seeing you in person, but like not walking up and talking to you. But there's no communication. It's like there's fear to communicate because remember, the pages are young, they're students, and they tend to not be at their fullest potential, so they're scared. So whenever I see this one, this is the Gilded Tarot. So you know how I say like every tarot deck's a little bit different, right? This Page of Swords just has like this creepy stalker look on his face. I don't know. It's just like, oh, the little creepy dude. Oh, Al says his mom is from Cuba. That's so interesting. Super interesting. I don't meet very many Cubans myself. I like that one, Jamie. Let me go up really quickly. Yeah, I think that's it. All right, let's pull it up. Oh, good job, Miss Al. We just get stronger and stronger. I will say it's not like it's super easy though, because I'm definitely making the big moves this week, and it's I don't know. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like it was just all super easy. You know what I mean? It definitely wasn't. I do feel like I'm handling things a little better than I would have before, right? Like there's growth. But I'm definitely still seeing, of course, my sister says it's good. I talk to my sister a lot, guys. But she was telling me like it's good that you can spot it now. At least you can see like the situation, and that's going to help you move through it quicker too. But yeah, I'm still kind of in a little bit of a, who likes change? Luckily, though, I feel like I've made my decision. So that helps me a lot. Stick to it and just get to moving. All right, Jamie, let's see. Will your current situation bring you happiness? I am too. Absolutely. You should go all the time. That's one thing that comes with moving. You have to find all new doctors, all new peoples. Yeah, I feel like I'm nervous, but I feel like it's all, it's normal. It's normal to be nervous about all that stuff. All right, so I'm shuffling and I'm shuffling and I'm shuffling and I'm shuffling, Jamie, and I've seen the union card like 5 times. So I'm going to go ahead and take it. And it says, you've seen and unseen allies, draw upon their strength and join forces with friends and flourish. Let's just keep going. We have anticipation. Something wonderful is happening, changes in the air. Open yourself to blessings on their way. And then we have dignity. Take pride in yourself and all that you've become. Feel honored by your choices, achievements, and actions. Elegance is on the bottom. Something about not letting someone ruffle your feathers. So I do feel like your question is the situation you're in, is it going to bring you happiness? It's very possible it's going to have something to do with a union. It could have something to do with a relationship, union with yourself. Guys, I always say, like, I feel like we always, when we talk about the twin journey, we always separate. We're like, oh, this is me and that's them. No, we all have divine masculine, divine feminine energies within us. But there's something about drawing upon their strength and joining forces with friends to flourish. So if it's a relationship, I feel like this person could be very like maybe they help you build your strength, or maybe you help each other, especially if it's like a soulmate type of energy, right? It could also have something to do, of course, the word union. Anticipation, something wonderful is happening, changes in the air, open yourself to blessings on their way. Very possible that something is still not here, like something still hasn't came in. Don't forget, new moon, Leo energy, something that's very like fiery, feisty. What was that one card? It says a fiery climax approaches, something like that. I'm definitely kind of getting that energy here. And then dignity says take pride in yourself and all you've become and feel honored by your choices, achievements, and actions. And that's spirit kind of telling me like you've made the right decisions. You're where you're supposed to be, right? There's a card in here in the Sacred Traveler that says you're exactly where you're supposed to be. And I feel like a lot of times we need to see that. We need to realize like it doesn't, we're either trying to push ourselves too much or we're trying to go back and change something. We're exactly where we're supposed to be right here, right now. All right, Jamie, I hope that was helpful. So Al says, do you recommend any beginner decks or just get what you're drawn to? So I'm just going to say, we're definitely doing the mystery box giveaway. So if you check out my Facebook page, I want to say I've checked it recently. I don't remember seeing you on there. I could be wrong, but it definitely enters you into the mystery box giveaway. And I do have a beginner deck. Beginner decks are good if you're like super nervous. You know what I mean? I was super nervous to read tarot out loud to other people. When I used to read tarot, I would look at the card. And when I didn't really use oracle cards, I just used regular tarot. And I would look at the card and I would hear the messages, but I never said anything out loud. You know what I mean? And so when I had to start reading out loud for you guys, I definitely went and got me like beginner ones because I needed to have like factual information. I didn't want someone to come back and be like, oh, she's just making that up. You know what I mean? I wanted to be able to show that I'm not just making it up. Like the cards literally say this thing, right? um, so I would say if you're nervous about like using your intuition, if you're nervous about trusting your intuition, stuff like that. And a lot of times, Al, people struggle to read for themselves. Knock on wood, I've not really come across that issue yet so far in my journey. But I do hear that a lot. I get a lot of tarot readers that come to me for tarot readings, and I just thought that was interesting. I can see how at a certain point, especially if someone who's had the career for a long time, and been doing it for like a way long time, I could see how maybe other people's things could maybe boggle your own, or like kind of muse, or I don't know what the word is I'm trying to find, like mix in with your own. But I feel like I've not come across it so far, and I don't struggle to read for myself. But that is one good way, if you do struggle to read for yourself, is to use a beginner's tarot deck that has the meaning already on the cards. And there's several, guys. Amazon is everywhere. There's several different beginner decks that have the words. But what I will say is, if you trust your intuition, I used to not understand why other tarot readers said this, but if you trust your intuition, it is better for you to use your intuition before you go learn what the meanings are, because then you're going to have that card that's just for you. You know what I mean? You know how I use the King and Queen of Cups? That's my clue card for divine masculine and divine feminine. That was definitely something that happened just with me. That's my intuition. Every time I saw that card, that's how that was my clue card. That was what what it meant to me. Does the King of Cups mean divine masculine? No, not really. Does the Queen of Cups mean divine feminine? No, I think it's actually the Empress, right? So yeah, you see what I'm saying? Those are just me. But what happens is when you use your own intuition and you learn reading your own intuition, you definitely get a feeling for each card, and you have like a personal relationship almost with each card. When you learn reading, just learning what the meanings are, I imagine it probably would take a little longer to be able to have that relationship. You see what I'm trying to say? But I do say, like, just do it. Just do it. Don't be scared. It's just a tool. You know what I mean? It's just a tool that Spirit has given us to use, just like everything else. There's no right, there's no wrong. You know what I mean? It's just you and Spirit and your thoughts. You know what I'm saying? So don't be scared of any tarot oracle decks. People do say they're drawn to other, specific ones. You can see how many I have. I love them all. I don't feel like I have any. I have ones that have been gifted to me by subscribers, followers, some dear, dear friends. And I don't have any specific ones. Like some people say, well, if you buy your own, they're not as good as ones that are gifted. That's not really the case for me. It's open. It's all kind of equal. I can read any card. It doesn't really, you know what I'm saying? Like it's not really one favorite over another. Now, I do have a few tarot decks that, again, tarot is mostly based on the Rider-Waite format, and all tarot decks kind of venture off that same format, right? So they're kind of very similar. So I do like to have different ones of those, but they're going to all pretty much have the same meaning. I do feel like it's important that we all learn. It's a tool. It's like I know something and I want to show you how to do it so that you can do it too. You know what I mean? Thank you for asking. Thank you for asking. That's good, Jamie. I'm so glad. Yeah, so Genesis, the images are helpful. Absolutely. And guys, sometimes I'll have these cards for like a super long time, and I still notice like new things, new symbols. And it's like it amazes me that I've been reading these cards and using them for so long, and I still see like new things. I mean, and I promise you, everything for a reason and everything at a certain time. So there's things that I've seen in the cards recently that I needed to know now, but maybe necessarily wouldn't have seen the importance in before. You see what I'm trying to say? All right, so Lexi asked for future energy. All right, Lexi, so let me know you're still here, and then just let me know. Um, are we looking for twin energy update? Is that kind of what we're doing? And are you wanting to do like past, present, future? That's kind of the idea. Okay, I got you. Absolutely. I love that, Diana. Absolutely. And my goal is definitely to try to be as what's the word? Not fake, transparent. You know what I mean? As possible. I know it's hard for some people to like adjust and get used to. They're like, oh my gosh, did she say that? Yeah, I did. But it's definitely just because I want us to realize that we're all on this journey together. One of the worst feelings for me when I first started this whole thing was thinking that this was only happening to me. And that's ridiculous. One, I ain't that special. You know what I mean? There's lots of us, guys, lots of us. And it was really cool that Spirit drew you all to me because it definitely made me feel like, you know, we're not alone. It's definitely, we're all together. There's so many of us. all on the same journey, experiencing the same types of things, learning the same lessons. And like I said, guys, some of us a little more ahead than others, some of us a little behind. Miss Al, guys, I don't know which video it was, Miss Al. You're gonna have to remind me. It was probably that subscriber energy. She really came in the comments and gave us a lot of information about the different angel numbers and the different spiritual meanings to numbers. So, guys, if you haven't seen that or checked that out, make sure to check that out. I always say if you see a comment where Miss Al is come in and give us some information, it's always going to be something very helpful. I have stopped going and confirming her information. Like, it's always right. So I'm just saying. Oh, it's okay. I feel like I do that too, Al. I'm not. I feel like work is the only thing really punctual. My grandpa used to tell me I was going to be late for my own funeral. It's very possible. All right, Lexi, let's do a really quick energy update. And we're going to look at your current energy first. It just makes it easier so we know who is who. And then we'll do a quick past, present, future. All right, so let's start, Lexi, with your energy first. So we have begin now. Take your first step, like leaving, going on a path. I feel like I do see people being left behind. They're waving. You're definitely going on some sort of journey. The road does look like it's long. It's like the beginning, right? Begin now. We have miracles coming out for your person. Expect the wondrous to emerge. I feel like your person is trying to like make wishes. You see the genie trying to rub the genie, or trying to rub the lamp. You know what I'm trying to say? I feel like your person could be asking for some sort of miracle. And then faraway places is coming out. Get ready for new horizons. Again, someone's leaving, someone's moving away. There's going to be like physical. It doesn't mean that they're not going with you, because both, with it being the bridging energy, is like both people are working on this lesson. Get ready for new horizons. So it's very possible, like, both people could be moving. I do kind of feel like this person is like asking for something though, like wanting to be a part of something. But it does say expect the wondrous to emerge. So it's very possible like the wish, the miracle, whatever it is being answered or being given. So rejuvenating rain is on the bottom. It's the card that says clear the past and heal the present. So there could be some situation with like past energy, like trying to hold you back or trying to hold you up, something like that. All right, let's do a quick past, present, future. So tell me, what is the energy of this relationship, past, present, future? All right, so in the past, Ace of Cups, definitely an overflow of emotions. In the present, we have King of Pentacles, protector and provider. And then future energies, wow, 10 of Pentacles. Not the 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. Interesting. Bottom of the deck, the High Priestess. So the bridging energy, faraway places. So that's a clue card to look back at the faraway places. There's something about get ready for new horizons. Someone could definitely be moving, traveling, something like that. But past, present, future, I do have in the past, the relationship, there was an overflow of emotion. It is something new. Aces are always new. In the present, King of Pentacles, Earth sign, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, definitely an energy of a protector and a provider and someone who takes action. This King of Pentacles is definitely going after this Ten of Pentacles. That's the goal, right? That's the achievement. It always shows like, Ten of Cups is like that happy home, happy family type of energy. It's definitely about your emotions, your feelings, emotional contentment, that type of thing. Ten of Pentacles encompasses everything. It's your physical life, your spiritual life, your relationship, your careers. You see what I'm saying? It always shows like your entire family. all your pets, all your animals, all your siblings, ancestors. You see what I'm saying? It's definitely like some sort of massive accomplishment, blah blah, reaching some sort of goal. And I feel like it's gonna have something to do with whoever is traveling, whoever is moving. All right, let's pull a power of love for guidance. My ears are on fire. Wonder who came in. Hi, Vanessa. All right, so we have the kindness card and unity. Kindness did come out in reverse. It says you are a humanitarian made of love and you are able to share that energy with others. There could be a struggle here, trying to be kind to someone about some sort of situation. Unity says you understand that the love shared with another is amplified and has a ripple effect across the universe. Definitely could be strong soul connection, strong soul journey. And then you also have compassion. I think that's the last one. It says you demonstrate the language of the heart by actively sharing and living love. I do feel like there's a little bit of a struggle, and I do feel like that's going to be the guidance: kindness, unity, and compassion. All right, I hope that's helpful, Lexi. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I'm just seeing about like going somewhere. I don't see any type of third party situation, but I do feel like someone, yeah, someone is definitely like moving, going somewhere, venturing. It's possible that it's together, definitely because it's the bridging energy. But it's also possible that like someone's asking to be able to go somewhere. But yeah, I'm not picking up any other, none of those cards are like third party, another person, nothing like that. I do feel like you're going to have a hard time being kind about whatever the situation is. And it's very possible it's going to have something to do with a union because you did get unity. All right. I love that. Diana says, I find that the more we share, the more we have in common. It's so true. So true. Thank you, Lexi. Thank you. All right, guys, I think I'm going to wrap it up. Thank you so much for bearing with me and my sick voice. I appreciate you guys being so patient. Don't forget, guys, the mystery box giveaway. I always forget to talk about it. Please go out and check my Facebook page. It's definitely a great way to show support, and I'm super excited to get started with those members only lives. It's going to be a small group of us, but I feel like that's going to definitely make it more impactful. All right, guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Don't forget, tomorrow we do the Earth signs at 6 p.m. at Central Time. Thank you guys for coming in. Always, I appreciate you so much. And I'm always sending you abundant love and light on your journey. Thank you.